I'm going to show you what my rundown was. See, I have it right here. Mag Prime, Strun, my Tenant Plinks, and my Exec with my school of choice. For Mag Prime, here's the build. I have it on my B config. You can put it wherever you want. The main takeaway, Wily Camaraderie. 75% increase to critical chance on weak points is fucking huge. I have Near's Anguish and Near's Hatred for the sole fact of that set bonus. Slam attacks by 200. We'll get onto that later. It's a little important. For the main idea of the build is shield getting, Vigilante Vigor, Fast Deflection, Fortitude, Catalyzing Shields, Rolling Guard, and Adaptation. Adaptation, you know, no brainer. Damage resistance goes hard, especially 90%. If you can get it higher, to be much, if you can get it to max out, that's pretty cool. I don't have it because I'm poor and I can't fit it on there. Same thing with the Rolling Guard. 3 whole seconds instead of 7.2.9 is insane, but you know, I'm poor, I don't have it. I had continuity on, thinking it would work for hideous resistance. Doesn't. And the reason I have that on is because it gives you those status immunities from magnetic, gas procs, the viral procs, everything. What it also does do, and it doesn't tell you, is allows you to become completely immune to silence. Sometimes it's like a 50-50 chance, and to 100% resistance to knockdown without using charges. I don't know why. It's probably a bug. Who knows? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then for Arcanes, I have Arcane Aegis because extra shield regen, incredibly based. I also have Arcane Barrier because I have nothing else out help me. I don't mean to just summon minions. Arcane Energize is useless on this because if you do get magnetic proc, you just all your energy gone. Bye bye. I could have used say Arcane Avenger, but like I just wanted to play it safe. For my Strun, I have my Riven. You don't need a Riven, but it's always preferred you do, just for extra build crafting, variety, and extra damage, crit chance, whatever you want on it. Hunter Munitions, you don't need this, I prefer it, but extra damage, especially on critical hits where I have a guaranteed crit from each singular projectile. Same thing with my crit multiplier being really high for a base, for my total damage being insane. Where I've used Blaze, Toxic Barrage, Primed Ravage, Crit Deceleration, Cannonade, Galvanized Hell, and Acceleration. These are all kind of, you know, self-explanatory damage. This is like my main add clear weapon, my main die, shoot in that direction, it's dead. It also clears out the balloons really well. Projectile speed / length for less drop off. If I take that off, see my damage fall off is insane. I have Tenant Plinks as my main show-to weapon, only for the sole fact that, you know, 132 crit chance, 9.4 multiplier, little less than 1,000 total damage. Now you may be wondering why. Shrimple. Hornet Strike. My Riven. Once again, not needed, always preferred. If you have one, target, prime target cracker for extra crit damage. And then the funny mod, Pistol Acuity. See how much weak point damage and crit chance it gives on weak points? You're not going to have any multi-shot, which is why I don't have anything related to multi-shot on this. But this turns every single crit, even on basic weapons that aren't built for crit, to red crit instantly. Every time. Boom, boom, boom. Secondary Deadhead because those weak point, destroying those weak points counts as a kill for some reason. Don't ask me, I'm not the boss of it. I got Hollow Point for extra crit damage, Keeping Bullseye for crit chance, Quick Draw for the 0.6 second reload. If I take that off, 0.8 seconds, and that does matter. Then Heated Charge for extra, you know, heat because of my valence bonus. I could have had it better. I just haven't hunted for it. And then for phase 2, what I do mainly is my exec. Mods on the exec: Prime Pressure Point, Sacrificial Steel, Corrupt Charge, Organ Shatter, Voltic Strike, Virulent Scourge, Galvanized Reflex, and Seismic Wave. All of these are for the heavy slams. And because of Exec's unique trait, shooting the explosions and for about 15 meters in front of you, 3 different lines when you heavy slam, huge. You can actually it gets you out of a lot of sticky situations. I also have melee duplicate because, you know, why not? I don't have it maxed. If you have it maxed, it's really cool. If you have something better, you know, melee influence, fortification, exposure, doughy, whatever you want. This is what I just used. I mean, you know, the basic build itself for mag, I put on everything else. I put on my other ones that I did it. Nyx also has it. I think on her C rotation, yeah, her C rotation, heinous resistance, same exact build. I put on intensify for her just because mind control, funny. You know, it helps scale the taken enemies when I do bring them into the fight, if I can get one into the fight. And same thing even for Trinity. Right here. Same exact build across all 3. But most importantly, for my Drifter, my school, the Vazarin school, Guardian Shell, Guardian Break, and Protective Sling. These 3 are goated. Single-handedly saved me. Especially because, you know, Protective Sling. Straight immunity for 4 seconds if you get max to 5 seconds. Heals you, also restores your shields, and then Guardian Break and Guardian Shell. Guess what? Extra health is fine. This stacks on to whatever damage is taken, so it gives you more than just the default 500. I think at one point I seen like 12k health on that little shield, which was insane. And then Guardian Break for shield regeneration and shield delay reduction. Huge. That's what I used for my build on all 3, and I can even prove I've done it on all 3. Glyph, Search, Accolade, these 3. I've yet to go do it on the other 3. You know, Amir, Volt, Excalibur, and Sight. I don't have Sight, so I gotta farm them first. But yeah, it works. It works. But feel free to change what you can, adjust what you need. Like I said, these weapons are my personal choice. But the main takeaway, the Warframe build, it's like a standard. You would have to use it.